we can't take nuclear power off the table. It provides 20% of our electricity today. It has serious challenges with proliferation and with waste disposal, but we shouldn't allow those challenges to keep us from looking further into that technology and seeing if we can deal with them and address this issue.
But the thing about nuclear, nobody wants the plants near them, and there's fewer places in America where you're not near anybody. Those places don't want the spent fuel. Go ahead.
I would happily live near a nuclear plant. I prefer that to any kind of other plant. Certainly windmills, coal plant, anything else. You mentioned it. I would prefer to live next to a nuclear plant.
Well, I have no data handy, but I would guess that plenty of people don't want it. I understand why.
There are no emissions, and the proliferation issue doesn't concern me because proliferation seems to be going on, and it doesn't matter whether we build nuclear plants in the United States or not. How are we going to stop Iran from building nuclear bombs?
Go ahead, Javier.
Maybe the professor is willing to live close to one of those. Maybe close to one of the 9/11 hijackers flew those planes very close to it in New York. But unfortunately, very few people like the professor with, I don't know, a standard of living much higher than the average Hispanic population will be willing to live close to one of these places. Unfortunately, we get to live close to those places. Latinos, 66% of us live very dangerously close to a toxic site, whether it's a nuclear plant or a refinery or a coal-fired plant. Us, the Latino community, are the ones who get to disproportionately live close to these toxic sites. That's the thing. If we are going to face off, I don't know, fossil fuels, and we're going to start going into a clean economy, right now, as it is, nuclear power is like quitting cigarettes to start smoking crack. We were talking about subsidies and how expensive it is. Nuclear energy is by far the most expensive there is. As a matter of fact, right now there's not one single insurance company in the world which would underwrite a nuclear power. Not one single one. Who does it? The taxpayer does.
Completely disagree.
Like governments underwrite because insurance companies are wary of it. But we get so much power from nuclear power worldwide that it's hard to imagine a time frame where we could just say we can do without it when the electricity needs of the population worldwide are growing faster than the population of the world, because higher standards of living in Asia and Latin America and Africa, people want more electricity. They want it in their homes. They want to use things that get recharged with electricity.
Nuclear plants as fast as they can.
I didn't mean to start a debate on nuclear power, and I apologize. It takes us a little bit off the topic. The beauty of the bill that was passed by the House of Representatives in June, I think, is that it used this market-based system. It said basically, here's our public policy objective to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Let the technologies that can most cost-effectively meet those reductions come to the fore. That is an approach that does not require, the wisdom in Washington to figure out what the right technologies are. That's one that says, here's a public policy objective, you market figure out how to deal with it. If you're right, that in fact nuclear power, and if you're both right actually, that nuclear power can't be built because neighbors won't like it or because some of the waste and proliferation issues are too challenging, then it doesn't shake out. And then maybe we go more to clean coal, maybe we go more to natural gas, maybe we go more to solar or wind. If the challenges of energy storage that we have with some of our renewable technologies prove too big, then we go to some of the other areas. But again, the point is, let's set the public policy objective and let industry figure out exactly how to meet it.